As-Salaam-Alaikum. You may be seated, brothers and sisters. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, to whom all praise is due, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, as I was taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that he was none other than God in person. And I don't know another God myself.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
If there had been another God, he should have helped me because I so called on him.
That's right.
I thank him for stopping by our house.
Yes, sir.
In 1930 and rising up one of my brothers, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and gave him enough authorities to say that he is his messenger,
That's right.
the
Yes,
messenger
sir. That's
of
right.
God.
That's right.
I thank Master Farad for doing so,
Yes, sir.
whose proper name is Allah.
That's right.
That's what the messenger taught me, that Master Farad Muhammad
Yes, sir.
was God in person. A lot of people get hung up on the word in person.
That's right.
I was a little bit later than I wanted to be. But if you had never, how many of you that visited have seen me before? How many of you have seen me before? Hold up your hand if you have. Thank you. I ask you that questions to answer one. If you had never seen me, you would never know me, would you? If you had not seen me and somebody go and tell you, say, Brother John was at the temple today. Yes? Yeah, he was there in the person.
Yes, sir. Teach, Freeman.
Now, if I stay away, he wouldn't have said in the person, would he?
That's right.
So when Allah came, he came in the person,
That's right.
using the name of Master Farad Muhammad. So I believe that if the people would understand the word person, and they're coming in the person, they will understand more about Master Farad and his messenger Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
We cannot say today that an invisible God, as the Christian teaches, is going to come someday and gather all the people that is now living and cause them to die. And after that, he's going to get all of the dead people together that has died, and let all of them come before him and give an account of their sins.
Right.
You would be a long time,
Yes, sir.
because some of us have did so much dirty work.
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
It'll take another 50 or 60 years for us to stand before Jesus and God and tell them what we did and give an account of it.
That's right.
While there's a whole line there behind that person, me or whosoever it might be,
Yes, sir.
to give an account of their sins.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
100 years, he only got 2 people there to give an account of their sins.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I believe that the man that wrote such a thing didn't know what he was talking about.
That's right.
Brothers and sisters, I'm not going to talk about that. I want to give you a little history,
Yes, sir.
of which that I promised. Now, I want to tell you this first. I got to do my job pretty good today because I got a brother and a son-in-law sitting behind me here.
Yes, sir.
Both of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And both of these great men is teachers and ministers in the Nation of Islam.
That's right.
So I can't slack my riding.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Go ahead, sir.
I gotta do this thing like it is, right?
Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, sir.
2 witnesses sitting behind
Yes,
me there.
That's right.
Well, what is that? What do they got to do with it? Well, I tell you the truth, they're going to have a lot to do with it if they come here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
I want them to take the rostrum and teach you the religion of Islam, the Nation of Islam, as Master Farad taught it and Messenger Elijah Muhammad taught it.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
They know it.
That's right.
I want, as often as they can be here, to be here and give to you and I knowledge of self.
Yes, sir.
And if we can't accept it, then ask them questions about what they teach. Well, what about asking you a question then, John? Oh, that's okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's right.
If a man can't stand question, he ain't too much.
That's right.
That's right.
You got to be a real new man. But these are good teachers I'm talking about sitting behind me here. These
Yes,
are
sir.
good.
That's right.
The fact is, today is knowing self, knowing God, knowing the devil.
Yes, sir.
Knowing where you come from and where you are going.
That's
That's
right.
right. Yes, sir.
So we're going to start on the history of Yakub.
Yes, sir.
Before we start, I want to read something that I always like to read. Will you stay here with me for a little bit?
Yes, sir. Go ahead,
I won't be long.
Take your time.
I came because I knew that you couldn't do what I said. You know it's hard to get 16 lost found people who have never heard Islam before to come to the temple here.
Yes, sir.
Go to the other ones and you see them sitting all around.
That's right.
I visit them here in Detroit. I visit them in other cities since I had this temple.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And they are the same abroad. They have lots of people, they have lots of lost founds coming to them. So I sit there one day in California, Los Angeles, and in Atlanta, and one little place in Griffin, Georgia, and about 5 or 6 places in Los Angeles. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Excuse my way of talking. This is the way I talk. I'm not a fast man.
All right.
I'm a slow man.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Take your time.
But as the messenger said one day, he said, but you gets there all right.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right. Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
we are here today on a purpose of that. Well, I asked for 16. I'll tell you that answer before that you ask me later on. Why I asked for 16 lost found brothers and sisters. The name lost found means a person that has been lost and is found.
That's right.
And we all is lost found, whether you are registered here or there.
That's right.
That's
We
true.
all is lost found.
True. Right.
We was found by Master Farad Muhammad
Yes, sir.
approximately 60 years ago. He was the man that found us because we didn't know who we were.
That's right.
When people would come here from the east and look at us and ask us who we are, we didn't tell them who we are. We told them that we was Negroes and colored folks.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to tell them. This is what Master Farad Muhammad said to us. That is why they couldn't find us. But he said he knew where we was, and he knew where the messenger was at 6 years before he was born.
Yes, sir.
So that is one thing that we have to learn and know today. Is the truth.
That's right.
16, as I'm trying to get to it to say, 16 was the number that Yakub gave to his people on the Isle of Pilan, that they all must be married at the age of 16.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Now, if you had come here, maybe we'd have gotten married today.
Yeah.
Married into the nation of Islam.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Right.
They didn't come. Then I said, well, if you get 12, I will be there. You don't have 12. 12 is the number of the tribe Shabazz. There's no greater number in the Nation of Islam than 12, which you will hear me mention some more about. We didn't get 12, right?
Right.
Those was significant numbers. And I said, get me 10. We don't have 10, right?
That's right.
10 is as far as you can go without adding another number. When you start counting, you start at 0, right?
Yeah, right.
Now when you get past 9, you start back at 0 again, right?
That's right.
And then you got to add a figure, whether it be another 9 or whatnot. You got to put it on the one side of the 0. If you put it on the left side facing you, you have 10. If you put that 1 on the other side of the 0, you have the fractions, right? Which is very low. So we are in that low number. We got 1. But the 1 is Allah today with us. He's the 1. And we are like a joker in the deck of cards with the 0. We slide in and we slide out.
Yes, sir. That's right. Talk on.
So now we must do something about this.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Last night after I went home, and had said to the brothers and sister that I'll be here tomorrow if you get 10, not 10. Now what if Master Farad, who is God in person, the messenger that taught us that, had told me to tell you they get 10. That will remind you something of Lot and Sodom and Gomorrah, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Well, can we get 1? I don't even know if you can get 1 or not. Now, the main thing that we have in these numbers of 10, 12, and 16, if we add those together, we will have about how many? 30 what?
38.
38. We'll have 38, right? Well, what would we do with 38 when we got 40 questions in lesson number 2? We don't have none of these skipping about, but we do have 40 in lesson number 2. We have 14 in lesson number 1. We have 34 in the problem book. And we have about 32 in English lesson number C1. What shall we do with these? I don't find 12. I don't find 10. I don't find 16. Let me read this and then we talk some more. Oh, did you take this off? While he's doing that, I will read to you something that the messenger wrote, and I always love it. And I like to read it before I give a history of sort. According to the words and teachings of Almighty Allah God, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad to whom praise is due forever, whom the world has long awaited and looked for to come, to take over the power to rule the nations of the earth. The black man is the first and the last, if there is to be a last. The black man is the origins of life on our earth and other planets that are rotating around the sun with us at a various distance. We are 93 million miles on an average from the sun. Other planets are nearer and farther away. But wherever life exists in the universe, the black man is the origins of that life.
Right.
This is one of the most glorious, valuable message and teachings that ever could have come to the black man. The one who has been bound in the chain of ignorance, spiritually blind, deaf and dumb to the knowledge of self, only now to awaken, to be awakened by Allah God in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever, into the greatest and wisest knowledge and wisdom of the divine supreme being of any nation that ever lived. The black man of America was spiritually put asleep by his enemy, the white race, hating himself for being black and loving white, which is unalike, a made color by black that was grafted out of black, a white color which is the number one grafted color, which is now an independent color, because it now contains no part of black, brown, or yellow. It is the aspect of the grafting for the color, white. It cannot be grafted farther. Here you have the divine teaching that white came out of black. As you know, you cannot take black out of white. It is the impossibility. The white people, the devils, because they were made white, were not made to live and rule forever. Their time was limited to 6,000 years, which end in 1914. Since 1914, the white race has been given an extension of time due to the lack of our knowledge of self. They were made to be destroyed. Look into your Bible and Holy Quran. The earth and its peoples must go under the rules of the owners of the earth and people. We black nation are the rightful owners of the heavens and the earth, because it was a black man who was the father of human beings. Therefore, since we are the descendants of children of the first Father, who was the creator of life, this makes us children of God, or gods, though children in the knowledge of being gods. Because of the deprivation of the knowledge of self for the past 6,000 years, under the rule of the non-owners of heaven and earth, Black is the color you and I should love, because it is the color of the God who originated the heavens and the earth. Lighter colors came under light conditions or through grafting. But the first life came out of darkness, and therefore has the color of that which he was created from. Love your black self and do good to yourself and others like yourself. Get away from the deceitful teaching that you should love everybody, because this includes the devil, who is the white race. Go to the temple of Islam that are following me, Elijah Muhammad, and join. Put your name on the register there and not on the register of the church, which is ruled and owned by a white man, and which is to your destructions, by Elijah Muhammad, messenger of Allah. You get started in a minute or two. I want to break a little ground here for you.
Yes, sir.
We read the Quran and we read the Bible. The Bible does not mention the devil, which is white people. Don't feel bad, you who never heard it before. Don't feel like I'm saying something wrong.
That's right.
Out of my 54 years, I yet have a white man to say to me that he's not a devil and prove it.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
The Bible calls him by 19 different names.
That's right.
Which I'm not going through all of them to tell you, but you can find them. Such like snake, beast, and serpent, devil.
Yes, sir.
All of those names that is there, and those are the rightful names of white people. All the good names is yours.
That's right.
Here in the Quran, it calls the devil jinn.
Right.
Jinn. Jinn. We find that it is a name of the devil, a name of Satan, Satan.
Yes, sir.
And we find that this name is people in the Quran, and not an invisible man.
That's right.
So we're going to read one verse. And they regard the jinn. This is at the 6th chapter of the Quran and 101 verse. 6th chapter, 101 verse. And they regard the jinn to be partners with Allah. And he created them. And they falsely attribute to him sons and daughters without knowledge. They put Jesus to be his son.
Yes, sir.
Here's a plenty of them walking around here today, ugly and no good. Excuse me from saying it.
That's right.
That's right.
But it's true.
Yes, sir.
Claiming they are the son of God. When God had no sons. Glory be to him, and highly exalted is he above what they ascribe to him. If we read through 102 chapter, it says 2 verse rather than the same 6 chapter, it says, wonderful originator of the heavens and the earth. How could he have a son when he have no consort? And he created everything, and he is the knower of all things. What do you want with a son?
Yes, sir.
Now we're going to the 18th chapter, Quran. And the 50th verse, section 7. '50th chapter, 50th verse, rather, 18th chapter, 50th verse. And when we said to the angels, make submission to Adam, they submit except Iblis, some say. He was of the jinn. So he transgressed the commandment of his Lord. Will you then take him and his offsprings for friends rather than me? And they are your enemy? Evil is the exchange for the unjust. The 51st verse says, I made them not to witness the creation of the heavens and the earth, nor their own creation, and they can't tell it. Nor could I take those who misled for aiders. We find in this verse here, listen again here, I made them not to witness the creation of the heaven and the earth. They don't know anything about it.
That's right.
Talking about the jinn, the devil, the white race of people. They don't know a thing about when the creation come about, or nothing of its source. Nor could I take those who misled for aiders. Those who aid them or aid you and misled you, they could not be aiders. He wouldn't take it. Now again, according to the Holy Quran, chapter 15, 26 to 35. It's not a whole lot of words. It's not so many words. Just be patient with me for a little while so I can get to you. I want you to see what I'm doing. See, the preacher don't do that in a church. He don't show you the way, which way he's going and what's supposed to be done. He don't do that. He get up there and hoop and holler about a half an hour and sit down, and he wet with sweat because he ate some pork chops that morning.
That's right. Right. Chip.
In section 3, it says, the devil's opposition to the righteous. Now watch what you're reading about. The devil's opposition to the righteous. This is in 15th chapter, beginning at the 26th verse, and we read to the 35th verse. Now you just listen at who is in opposition and who he is against. And surely we create man of sound clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. And the 27th verse. And the jinn we create before of intensely hot fire. Now that doesn't mean that he come from the fire that you take a match and strike from. He got a fiery temper.
Right. Definitely.
That's what he's talking. That's the fire he's speaking about. 28. And when thy Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a mortal of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. 29. So when I have made him complete and breathe into him of my spirit, fall down, making obedience to him. So the angels made obedience, all of them together, but Iblis did it not. He refused to be with those who were made obedience. He refused to be Muslim. Therefore, we had to give to him a study from 35 to 50 years to call himself a Muslim son. Because his fathers, they disobeyed. 32. He said, O Iblis, what is the reason that you are not with those who make obedience? 33. He said, I am not going to make obedience to a mortal whom thou hast created of sounding clay, of black mud, fashioned into shape. He don't want to make obedience anything that's black. He wants to make his obedience to his own kind because they're a friend of each other.
Right?
34. He said, then go forth, for surely thou art driven away. That's what the God is saying. Number 35. And surely on thee is a curse till the day of judgment. He said, this is the devil talking, at 36. He said, my Lord, respite me till the time when they are raised.
That's right.
So he's been respited for 6,000 years. Now it's your time to rise.
That's right.
Right?
chapter 46, the sand hill. Chapter 46 and 18th verse. Chapter 46 and 18th verse of the Holy Quran. He's speaking concerning the jinn. These are they whom the word proves true among nations of the jinn and the men that have passed away before them. Surely they are losers. That's the 18th. Now, 11 and 118, that's the last one. I want you to understand what I'm about to say to you. In the 11th chapter, at the 118th verse, 11th chapter, 118th verse, we find that, as I quoted to you, and if thy Lord had pleased, he would have made people a single nation, and they cease not to differ. Now, that's where we're going to stop on that. If our Lord had pleased, and we say that we are all a one people, you understand me? You say, well, white people, the Chinamen, and the Japan and the Jews, we are all one people, and we all came from the same blood. Says he made us all. He didn't make but one nation, but we're just in different colors. Now, if he had been pleased, then he would have made all one people, right? That's what the Quran says. Right. He would have made all one people. And if he had made everybody one people, there would not have been anybody today saying that I'm a Japanese, I'm a Chinese, I'm a Jew or whatnot, would it? We all would have been the same people. But he didn't do that. And by him not doing so, then he made other peoples through grafting. Now, if he had made a people, all people from the same blood, like we say the Bible has it, then who was the people that he made first in order to get the same blood into all of the other people? Is there a difference in the blood of a white man or blood of a black man or any other people? Is there any difference? It is different.
Right.
If you see it yourself, you'll find it out. Now, if he had made everybody from one blood, which is a fact, that point is true. Every human being that is made, he did come from one blood. Now, that's where we're going to stop on that. If Allah had pleased, and we say that we are all a one people, You understand me? You say, well, white people, the Chinamen and the Japan and the Jews, we are all one people. And we all came from the same blood. Says he made us all. He didn't make but one nation, but we're just in different colors. Now, if he had been pleased, then he would have made all one people, right? That's what the Quran says. Right. He would have made all one people. And if he had made everybody one people, there would not have been anybody today saying that I'm a Japanese, I'm a Chinese, I'm a Jew or whatnot, would it? We all would have been the same people. But he didn't do that. And by him not doing so, then he made other peoples through grafting. Now, if he had made a people, all people from the same blood, like we say the Bible has it, then who was the people that he made first in order to get the same blood into all of the other people? Is there a difference in the blood of a white man or a blood of a black man or any other people? Is there any difference? It is different.
Right.
If you see it yourself, you'll find it out. Now, if he had made everybody from one blood, which is a fact, that point is true. Every human being that is made, he did come from one blood. But who was that one that the blood came from?
That's a good question.
The blood came from the black man and black woman through grafting. Now, let us go to our portion here, what we want to talk about for a while. Won't take just a little while to open your eyes to what white people are and where they came from. Brother, bring me a stick, a tree-limb one, so I can use up here. I'll try to keep one around and bring some chalk. These pieces of chalk up here is too small. He had some around here. Now, brother and sister, what we want to know, excuse me, let me say this to you. You see how poor we are? By people not even coming and helping us. See how poor we are? Got to put tape on this thing here and keep it there. I'm going to take that off, okay? So I can hold it in my hand because I won't be this close to this thing. Everything is wrong. Well, that's the way it goes, right? When you don't have a thing, everything is wrong. Witness with me. When you don't have a thing, everything is wrong.
That's right. Sure. That's right. Yes, sir. Everything goes wrong.
Everything go wrong. Well, I don't know how wrong I'm going. But I hope next Sunday, who's ever be here, they won't have to do this. Take this thing loose here with tape on it. Can't nobody talk like this. I got it. I'm at the end of it. Thank you. That's my son-in-law, Minister Hasty Muhammad. He's the husband to my oldest child. He has a couple of his daughters are here with him. Stand up. Let them see you. Those are my two granddaughters, his daughters.
Got another granddaughter over there too, Marion.
Yes, and another one, Marion. Where you at, Marion? Stand up. Thank you. That's another one of my daughter. Well, who else? Well, I got 14. None of them equals me. You don't find people equaling me fast. Now, brother and sister, brother, this what you brought me? This what you brought me, brother?
Yes, sir.
I'll tear this thing up. You know, when I used to see Master Farad teach years ago on the rostrum, he had a yardstick, right? He broke it, hit the board. I hit the tube. Now, I'm not a person that can really make a circle like it should be made, but in a way you will understand what I'm doing because I'm going to tell you about it. This is the universe, we will say. Within here is the universe that we live in. When this universe was created or made, I don't know. Please don't ask me that question. I don't know when the universe was made, when it come about. Because you can't travel around this universe here. She equals 76 quintillion miles in diameter. In diameter. You know what that is, don't you? Going straight through. 76 quintillion miles. Now, if you're going to get circumference of it, then you got a whole string of cycles that you got to put there, right? Or listen that you, being a mathematician that I am, and I know he is, put a lot of cycles on there, and the 76 quintillion miles you have to square it to get the circle. You have to square it and then multiply the product by 3.1416, right? Am I right? Talk to me. Then after you do that, then you get the figure that you cannot call its number.
That's right.
Because its highest number will numerate is virgintillion. Virgintillion is the last one. Decillion is as much as they use in different mathematics, but virgintillion is the last of it. Now, in this universe that we live in, we have one sun, one moon now, which we have got two, the one that we're living on, but it's not counted as a moon that for us. It was one time a moon by itself, but no more. So this is just to show you that in this universe here.
That's what's up better. You birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So one that if I get up here, I'm not going to go with that. This one is metal. Yeah. So in this universe lives the God. And every 25,000 years, a God is born.
Right.
There is no such thing as one God and he lives always.
That's right. That's right.
You don't find him in no book. No book, but the line book.
Amen.
That's right, brother.
But the line book, that's right. And the line book is James Version Bible.
Amen. That's right.
It is dead poison to you. But now listen now, plainly. Don't go away and say he said that it is the lying book. It's lying to you because you have no knowledge of the book.
Amen. Yes, sir.
If you had knowledge of the book, you would never say it is a lie. You understand? But you have to say it's a lying book at first because that you don't have the knowledge of it. It teaches, in its 64 books, it teaches us so many different things and making the God to be a God that will go out and get my girlfriend and get a baby by her. Right?
Right.
Yeah, all right. Talk to me. I don't eat pork.
That's right.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So beef to me.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Every 25,000 years, a God is born. And the reason this God is born is to continue the nation of Islam.
Right.
He's born in the nation of Islam. He has no other religion before him that he will serve other than Islam. We find in the Bible where that Jesus, every time that he met his disciples, he said to them, peace.
That's right.
Now every time you meet a Muslim, he gives you peace.
That's right.
The same word. As-Salaam-Alaikum and Wa-Alaikum Salam.
Right.
Peace be unto you and peace be again unto you. Those were the words he was using. But they didn't put it in the Bible that way. They put it in the Bible, peace be unto you. Right?
Right.
That's right.
That's what you got.
After he rose from the dead, so the book says, when he rose from the dead, he found his disciple in a room where they had been gathered together for a lot of times. He walked through a door there that was all locked up. And they saw him come through the door and got scared and said that they had seen a spirit. Right?
Right. That's what this is.
Yes, sir.
And he told me, he said, I'm no spirit now. So God be's born every 25,000 years, and that God is visible and not invisible.
Amen.
It is a human being. History is something that tells us our past, present, and future life. If you know a part of the past life or something, you knows the present. You have a good shot at the future if you knows what the past has been.
Amen.
Because history repeats itself. Every 25,000 years, a history repeats in the nation of Islam all over the earth. Another history is written. Now the reason they write that history is because they are people, nations is coming up in the 25,000 years.
That's right. Yes, sir.
There are some nations of people is not yet 12,000 years old. There are some nation of people probably is not 3,000 years old. Because they are under a slave person there, and he's keeping them from becoming a nation of people. The same as it is written in the James Version, telling us that we are, let us deal teediously, with them. Or they might join on to another nation of people, and they will become our ruler. Not speaking about the people long time ago. That's speaking about us today. That is saying the sayings of the Caucasian race concerning us. When we come here to this country, let us deal dangerously with them. Else another nation will come in. And then these black people will take over with them, and they will become our rulers. So we have to keep this man under a slave condition of mind. That's talking about you and me. Keep us in a condition that we cannot become a ruler. And that's just what was happening, right?
Right.
So every 25,000 years, a God is born. There has been many gods on the earth, on this earth, many of them. From 7 to 8 trillion years back, there has been born a God on this earth. That is as far back as we can go. I don't say that's when the earth was found, 7 to 8 trillion years ago. I say that is as far back as our history can carry us, by the gods being born one every 25,000 years. born every 25,000 years. Why is it that a God be born every 25,000 years? It is because of the condition of our earth. Our earth that we live on is approximately 25,000 miles in circumference. Right?
Right.
And being that kind of mileage around our earth, we have what is called an axle that the earth travels on, right?
Right.
Now the earth, and it's traveling on its way around the sun, it only makes about 24,896 miles of its traveling, which is her direct circumference. Because you're going around the sun. Now we want to find out the circumference of going around the sun, since we are 93 million miles on an average from the surface of the sun to the surface of the earth. Then we have to take the 93 million miles and do the same thing with it as we did with the 25,000, right?
Right.
Now, the God, I said, is born, and the earth is on what is called an axle, which takes exactly 25,000 years to make one circumference, one revolution. Exactly 25,000 years. So now, there again, we have 24 scientists, which are called gods. And in the last day, we would have the last of the scientists, which would be one man, which is called by the name of Elijah Muhammad. He would make the 25th man. He'd have to come to the 25, but it don't never go over that. And it is proven in the history of this 25,000 years that there is 24 of these scientists, as I say, right?
Right.
But there's 23 of them. There's 23 of these scientists. And one makes the 24.
Right.
Well, how do you get the 25? I said in the last day, in the last day when the people will have to accept Islam or be destroyed, there would be another one. This one here is the God. Here will come two. You understand me good now? Don't get me wrong. It will be two. The messenger and God. So that would bring to us a messenger there, right?
Right.
So we don't add this now. We add the 2 to the 3. And that brings us 25. Because you got 2. We couldn't bring no 2 gods in this saying, no. But we bring a messenger, which would be the last messenger to the so-called American Negro. He would be counted as one. That James Version said that when he saw this last messenger coming, and he fell at his knees to worship up.
That's right.
That's right.
And he said to him, see that thou don't wash me up. I am just your fellow servant. And he was right when he said that. I'm just a servant to you.
Yes, sir.
To bring to you what the God said. This is the last day. Why he come with God? Is because that's the way the scientists saw him with God because the both of them had no ending in knowledge. Remember, brothers and sisters, the part where the book or any book teaches you that God is invisible, it is not telling you that he's invisible in the body or in the flesh. It is telling you that the knowledge that this God has is invisible to you. You can't go to the end of his knowledge. It is so great and so powerful, you don't know the end of it.
Right. Yeah.
The best thing we can do now is to just talk that he's a God somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Because the book doesn't tell you that he's exactly a man for you to understand it. But it's there in such a manner that you can understand it. If somebody tell it to you, it will become real plain to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Now then, he's 24 here, before the other one came. In the year of one, in the year one, which is the beginning of the 25,000 year cycle of what we live in today, the year one. The year one makes it to be 15,000 years ago. The year one, 15,000 and about 87 years. The 15,000 years evenly came in the year of 1914.
Yeah, that's right.
And 14 from 89 will leave 5, right? Then we got 75 years here, right? We got 75 years to equal 89, right?
Right.
Now, if that is truthful as figures, this was the ending time of the white race. They tells us that.
Yeah.
They speaks it.
Right.
They writes it.
That's right.
And today they're in so much trouble until many of them wishes that they was black like you.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So in this 25,000 years with this God here, this God, this present God. Now wait, God don't live always,
That's right.
as I said.
That's right.
There never was a God to live 25,000 years.
That's
Right.
right.
That's right, Nelson. That's right.
Some of those gods died at probably 80 or 90 years old, probably 1,000 years old, because they know how to live. They know how to carry themselves. So he takes his 25,000 years. There was a break in this present God time of 6,000 years. There was a break that came in the 25,000 years, and it happened in the 15,000 years. It happened. Let us look again here at the little points here. 15,000, no 100. 15,000. No 189 years ago, we can say. Because this year pushes out with the last of the 89, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
We'll have 90 years in next year. This thing was called 1990. 6,000 years came a break in the 15,000 years before the ending of the 25,000 years. When the break came, and beginning in the year 1, well, I might use this thing here without a moment. I might use it, but anyway, we got it. In the year 1. So in the year 1 of the present 25,000 years, 1900, in the present 25,000 years, the break of 6,000 years come. What was that break? The break of that came in the 25,000 year cycle of today came in the 15,000 years of the 25,000 years when the God asked the 23 scientists, those are God's 23 scientists, he says to them, you go into your chambers like a judge would go in to sit down and study a case in the courthouse, right?
Right.
You go into your chambers and you bring to me your findings. You report to me what you find.
Yeah.
I want you to tune in on the present civilization of the people. The messenger says to us that these 23 scientists here had to report all of their findings about what is going to happen in the next 35,000 years. They are all black men.
Right.
No Caucasians, no red men, no yellow men, and no, well, there might be some brown ones there. But they all are more black people.
Right.
Under the name of scientists are gods. And when they go in and study or tune in on the civilization, which means that in tuning in that a man uses his head the same as you would use your radio to turn the button on your radio to get your music or whatever you get. It's all out here in the air, right?
Right.
And you get the sound of it. You can walk down the street with your radio in your hand, but you don't see a station, you don't see nothing around it. But there it is, it's coming through this thing I got in my hand. So it is with the brain.
That's right.
The head.
Right.
You can walk wherever that you want to walk if you're wise enough to do it, and you will hear whatever that you want to hear.
Right.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Know when it's going on, what's happening. But you don't know these people. These people don't tell you who they are when you meet them. Though you might see him, but and talk with him, but he don't tell you these things.
No, sir.
So these 23, when they go in and make that tune in, that you tuning in on the radio, he's sitting down writing in the happenings for the next 25,000 years. When they came back to the I don't want y'all getting up walking around. Study with me.
Right.
This is something here that you got to keep your head right.
Right.
You can't get up walking around.
That's right.
Whispering to each other. Stop it.
That's right.
Right.
I'm talking.
That's right.
Stop to go where we got to go.
Right.
That's why we don't give this kind of a history every time that we meet. It might be 6 or 7 months before that I will stand here and do this again for you.
That's right.
So learn it yourself. It is a great help to you.
Yes, sir.
That's why nobody can today tell you that we are wrong.
That's right.
Because we know the history of the other people.
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
We know it.
Right.
We know how they come about. Now, when they came back, they went into their chambers and they sit and they tune in on the civilization of the people. That was in the year 1. They came back and said to the king, we have found out in our tuning in on the civilization of the people of the earth. We found in the year of 8,000 rather, start to make a 9, in the year of 8,400.
Right.
In the year of 8,400, there would be born a man.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
There would be born a man, and his name would be Yakub. Y-C-U-B. Yakub. J-A-C-O-B. Jacob, right?
Yeah.
Now, these are the same man.
Right.
This man, Jacob, is written in the Bible, while this name here is not called in the Bible.
That's true. Yes, sir.
You don't find Yakub in the Bible, you find Jacob in the Bible.
That's right.
Right.
Now, Jacob is supposed to have been a good man in the Bible, right?
That's right.
But no, that man Jacob in the Bible there, he was just as bad, and if you're going to call him bad, he was just as bad as this man was. Now, Jacob in the Bible, he stole cattle.
That's right.
He did a whole lot of little dirty work
That's right.
in the Bible days. But he was a man that his name had to be changed from Israel, from Jacob to Israel, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Yes.
Changed from Jacob to Israel, and Israel, the people that came from Israel were supposed to have been Jews, right?
Right, right.
Right.
And they are dirty people just like Jacob.
Yeah, right.
That's why in the Bible, in John there, he says to them, he said, I know your father. Jesus talking to them. They trying to play like that they was Abraham's seed.
That's right.
They were the children of God. Jacob, but Jesus said to them, you are not Abraham's seed.
That's right.
That's right.
And you're not children of God.
That's right.
I know your father. You are the children of the devil.
That's right.
And the same thing that your fathers did, you will do.
That's right. Right.
And that's true.
That's right.
He ain't you up on this skunk.
That's right.
That's what my wife over there. All of this I'm talking about here is going towards white people being birthed on this earth.
That's right.
So they said they saw this man, Yakub. He said, the scientists when they come in, they says, we find that in the year of 8,400, in this present cycle of 25 years, 25,000 years, a man would be born by the name of Yakub.
That's right.
And he will make another people. Now, where is the sign of this man making another people in the Bible that you can get to, and you will know that it was done and even by Jacob?
That's right.
It is when Jacob went and stole some cattle from one of the men that he was with there. He stole the cattle, and the man got after him about it. His cattle was pregnant. He went and got some white oak bark and threw it into the trough of water. And when the cattle went to drink, it scared them, frightened them because they were pregnant. And when the baby cows was born, they was born spotted.
That's right.
All right.
Then Jacob, he says, when they got the cattle, he says, those are my cattle.
That's right.
But what he done? They are my cattle, and this other man there, he says, no, but my cattle was brown. He said, well, you see, that's it. Yours are not mine, but these are mine. So he took the cattle, because the man couldn't do nothing about it. He couldn't do a thing about it. All right, now, this here comes with Yakub, Jacob, to us.
That's right.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
When we come to America, what happened to us? We become spotted, right?
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
And after we became spotted, then your black brothers of the East looking for you, they didn't know you
That's right. That's right.
because of you being so spotted. They didn't know you. You was a slave. You didn't know. You had no knowledge, no nothing. You just was a nigger out there in the world.
That's right.
Excuse me for saying it like that, but I talk barefooted. So the way that he wanted to find these things out about us here, we had to wait then until a God was born, and we were here for 100 years before the God was born that knew where we was at. The others that would see us, they didn't know. They was not as wise as the God himself. You understand?
Yes, that's good.
So in the year of 8,400, this man was born. He was born in the Eastern world under the name of Yakub. He went to school. At the age of 4 years old, he started the school after his birth. He was born, as Master Farad taught us, that he was born with a big head.
Right.
He had 8 ounces of brain. He had half an ounce more than the average man. Some doctors say your brain's way more than that. Well, they just ought to. As much pee, as much liquor, much beer, with yeast in it that we drink and whatnot. It's enough to make an average a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All the foolishness that we do, all the things that we think about, it's enough to be added on a little more weight. Right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Go ahead. That's right.
So in the year of 8,400, this man was born. He was born in the Eastern world under the name of Yakub. He went to school. At the age of 4 years old, he started the school after his birth. He was born, as Master Farad taught us, that he was born with a big head.
Right.
He had 8 ounces of brain. He had half an ounce more than the average man. Some doctors say your brain's way more than that. Well, they just ought to. As much pee, as much liquor, much beer, with yeast in it that we drink and whatnot. It's enough to make an average a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All the foolishness that we do, all the things that we think about, it's enough to be added on a little more weight. Right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Go ahead. That's right.
So, Yakub went to school at the age of 4 years old. When he got in school, he says, he was very fast in learning. He would ask teachers questions all the way through, and the teacher went and told the higher authorities over there. He says, we have a boy here in school, and we can't hardly do nothing with him. So he can answer every question we ask them, so when he asked us a question, we can't hardly answer his question. He was wise. He was born with a determined idea.
Right.
Yes, sir.
To do this work, to make a Caucasian devil. So he says, the teachers in schools, they says, well, all we can do is to just let him go ahead on through. Pass him on through. And they did. So Yakub, at the age of 6 years old, he was out playing in the yard with 2 pieces of steel. And he was the founder of Like Attract, Unlike Attract, and Like Repair.
Right.
Yakub was the founder of that in the year that he was born, in the year of 8,400. He found out that he could make a people by taking the 2 pieces of steel, knocking them together, and he finds that by knocking them together that a light comes from them. And they would attract, because one had magnet power in it and the other one did not.
That's right.
And knocking them together, he finds that a light came, and that came into his mind right then, that he was able, when he get old enough, and he would be able enough to make a people, and they would be lighter than the present people.
All right. That's right.
So he did. And he says, jump up there and run into the house where his uncle was at. Looked at him like he was a man too, over 6 years old. Walked up to his uncle. He says, Uncle, when I am old enough. Now you might read it in Message to the Black Man where he said to his uncle that when he become an old man. That is a misprint. It was when I get old enough, not when I become an old man.
Amen.
That's right.
Because he was 6 years old when he found it out.
That's right.
He says, I'm going to make a people. They're going to be unlike you, Uncle. They're going to rule you for 6,000 years. He would be the ruler. For 6,000 years, and his uncle looked down at that little 6-year-old. He knew right then because his uncle was a scientist.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He was a wise man. He was wiser than Yakub.
Yes. Right?
He told what Yakub would do to Yakub's face. At 6 years old, he says, Yakub, what will you make that can bring other than bloodshed in the land?
Yes, sir.
How can you make something, Yakub? Now this is going to be perfect. In the Bible there it says, in the Bible it says, you was perfect in your day until iniquity was found in you.
That's right. That's what it said.
That was talking about Yakub. He was perfect until he got 6 years old. He was a good boy, good child, until he find that he could make a devil. A lot of person. When he told his uncle that, and his uncle told him what was it that he was going to make, his uncle knew right then, this is my nephew. And here he is, going to make a people, and we got to bow to that people for 6,000 years. In this present 25,000-year cycle. We did it.
Yeah, he did. See it right.
We did it. We bowed to white people.
Yeah.
That's right.
All except 50 square miles didn't bow to Yakub.
That's right.
Master Farad and the messenger taught us these things. And it made people wise. Some couldn't get wise. They remained foolish.
That's right.
That's right.
Right.
You can take this, what I'm telling you, and you can go out and make plenty of money. You can put on a scarf and wrap it around your head.
That's right.
Put on your long gown and walk someplace. Tell them that you was the hottest thing in town. You can tell what the number gonna be tomorrow. You wouldn't be able to get it either.
That's right.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
Truthfully. All find the people that knows me and don't know me. I could go to a city where I'm not even known at in my makeup and use technology on the people of what I know I can do. And the God being invisible, use him like they believe.
Right.
Give them what they want.
Yes, sir.
And you'll have to send me a bushel basket up here.
That's right.
And take up the money.
That's right.
That's right.
That's true.
But the truth is not to be sold. It is not to be bought.
That's right.
Like that. No. It says in the Bible, buy the truth and give it away. Well, now if you buy the truth and don't give it away, you're not to buy it. Because this other man shouldn't have bought it.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? Excuse me. I'm sorry, I don't. Yes, I'm trying to do so. Trying to do the best I can to take my time with it.
Yes, sir.
That's not old granddad. That's water.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes, sir.
You know, when I was a little boy, preaching what he's preaching, get down behind the pulpit there and get him a shot.
Oh, yeah.
It would be the real McCoy. But that's just water I got.
That's right.
So, Yakub went on through school. The big-headed boy, they called him a waterhead. Big-headed fella, but he was wise.
Yes, sir.
When he became 18 years old, Yakub had learned the Germanization of man. He had learned that in the black man there exists two joins. One was black and the other was brown.
Right.
He became so wise that when he went out to look for his people, he found out that there was 70% was righteous and 30% was dissatisfied.
Right.
And the dissatisfied group was the one that he wanted. He went to the dissatisfied people on his soapbox around in the streets, there around Mecca and Medina, and other parts of the Eastern world that he would walk around to, that he could walk to, made him very successful.
Yes, sir.
He stood on his soapbox and said to his people as he would see them, he says, if you will follow me and do as I tell you to do, I will make you gods and goddesses in the land. And the people began to believe in Yakub.
That's right.
Or what he was teaching. And they was dissatisfied. They wanted somebody to come and change the civilization according to their thoughts. Does that have anything to do with us today?
Yes, it do.
Whole lots. Whole lots. Now, a man does not fulfill all of the things that another man does. No, you can't play all of the things that another woman does, the thing that another man does, because of this. If you do the exact thing
you are not repeating the history because you've got to be the same person.
That's right.
Amen.
Right.
Listen.
Right.
If you are not the same person, you don't get but just a little degree of what the other person was that you are playing their part. That's why it says history repeats itself. That's how you know that things in the past will produce the thing in the future. Because you've got one or two little certain things there that you're looking at that man or that woman played back 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. And if it come on your part, then you can say, well, I'm playing such and such a part.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
That's history repeating itself. Present, past, and future tense. So Yakub, after he had got out in the streets, roadside, teaching the people, and they fell for what he was saying, he said, I'll make you gods and goddesses in the land if you follow me. If you take what I'm telling you, you will become gods and goddesses. The goddesses is the woman, and the god is the man. Yakub had enough knowledge to know that man is God.
Amen.
Because he was a god.
That's right.
Black woman is goddess. Well, don't just have to be you. The devil's white woman is a goddess.
That's right.
The devil white man is a god.
That's
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
Roosevelt said so
That's true.
to America. He said, I am your God.
That was it.
Whatever we look for, who do we look for it to come from? The God of the country.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
That's right.
Then he is the God. But regardless of how many prayers we say we made, plenty of those prayers was never answered.
That's right.
Wasn't answered not until we went to the God, which was the devil of this country, and asked him for what we want. And if he refused, he still was God. And if he gave it to him, he still was God.
That's right. That's right. Teach.
Teach it.
Yes, sir. Teach.
So, Yakub told his people, he said, you follow me and do as I say. And they did. They was on the dissatisfied side.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, I says, it doesn't have anything to do with us in this time. Yeah. We had a little God to rise up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
You want to know who he is?
That's it.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
All you have to do is to read their papers.
That's right. That's right.
The first one, he says that he was dissatisfied with his father's teaching, right?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
How many did he get? He got the majority
Yes, it
That's
is.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
to
sir.
believe in him. What will you do now?
Yes, sir.
I promise you I'll tell you something.
Go ahead, Supreme. Go ahead, teach.
What did he do with his dissatisfied people? The first thing he did, he wanted to find out who was with me.
Right. Right.
That's right.
And the way he did it, when he stood there and told the sisters, you don't have to wear those long garments.
That's
You
right.
don't have to dress like that. You don't have to wear a uniform.
That's right.
Why you go to the sister first?
Listen.
I'm sitting there looking at his mouth now. Don't tell me I'm lying.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at his mouth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is because that he played the history of a serpent,
Yes, sir.
Right.
Teach, Supreme Minister.
a snake,
That's
That's
right.
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 a geese,
Right.
That's right.
a dog,
Right. Yes, sir. Go ahead, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, teach it.
and he said to them, you can take them off.
Yeah, well.
You don't have to have your head all wrapped up.
What you saying?
He taking off that what his father had put on us.
That's right. That's right.
Look, you brother, well, look here, I got on a uniform with a flag on it.
Yes, sir.
Now, since I have got to the weaker side, like the serpent did in the Garden of Eden, he went to the weak woman, the weak side of the people.
Go ahead, teach me. Teach them.
Just like the snake did.
That's right.
Now, since I got you out of your garments first,
Listen.
now I come to the strong man.
That's right. That's what Wallace did.
I'm going to take his off.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Go ahead, teach it. Go ahead, teach it.
Then when he took our uniforms off of the man, they was dissatisfied with it.
That's right.
The woman was dissatisfied with it until the man and the woman today finds out. Like the one in the garden said, I have obeyed the serpent.
Yes, sir.
I'm naked. Yeah.
Now, that's right, Brother dear son-in-law, that's right.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're naked, but who told you you were
Right.
naked?
That's right.
All
Hey,
right.
go ahead. Go ahead, teach it.
Nobody told
Yes,
you
sir.
it. I just told you what tree you should not touch.
Yes, sir.
Don't
Yes, sir.
touch this wicked thing over here. As the Holy Quran tells us, says, don't you go to the right, not to the left. You stay in the middle of the road.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Keep
sir.
on what you got and keep on going straight.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Go
He
ahead.
took it off.
All right.
Then he shows himself exactly who he was.
That's right. Yes, sir.
A day or two later, he goes and pick up the devil's flag.
That's right. That's right.
Did.
And says, if you don't carry it, I'll carry it.
Yes,
Why
yes,
didn't
sir.
you let him carry it? And you walk away from him.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great.
Yeah.
I may be late.
We'll
But
be
you're
right
straight.
short.
That's right.
Right.
Time. No time.
I taught it at 1300 Bogan Street, so I ain't afraid to teach it out here.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they freed me. Go ahead, John, you're all right.
That's
Took everything away.
That's right.
All right, Yakub, we'll get back there in a minute.
Go ahead.
Yakub,
Go, brother.
after he had got up so many of his people, then he was caught making trouble among the people.
Yes, sir.
Those black people there in the Holy Land making trouble among black people. So I got into the ears of the king. And the king said, what has happened? They said, we have a man in jail, and we have filled up the jail houses. They would put everybody that had Yakub's teaching, they'd go and get them and put them in jail. When they would get in jail there until they filled up the jail, then the authorities and the police would come back. They said, oh, we ain't got no jails to put them in. That got two meanings for you, brother.
Yes, sir.
If you keep up with your crack,
That's right.
your dope, your whiskeys, It's going to make you so crazy, they won't have enough jail. They're going to have to start building more jails.
That's right.
Just like they is doing.
Yes, sir. That's right. Listen.
That is in this day. This whole history, what I'm telling you, is now coming to pass right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The messenger said to me one day, he says, brother, when things is going rough, you give the history.
Yeah, that's right.
He said, I'll straighten it. All right. He said this, when things is going rough, I read the Holy Quran. Here's the statement, right?
Yes, sir.
As close as you say you can get to Allah, huh? Well, I got a little closer than the Holy Quran did.
Yes, sir.
I sit to the table and ate with it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
All right, we take it. We take the book. And we say, this book here, which the Holy Quran that I was just reading out of, given to Muhammad 1,400 years ago, right?
That's right.
Yakub had been here and died.
Listen.
Because he didn't live about 150 years. He had been here and gone. So while they had locked them all up in jail, he said to the king, when they went back to the king said, wait a minute, you mean to say I ain't got no jails for him? He said, no. So we don't know what to do with them. So we got one fellow down there in the jail, and he's supposed to be the leader. He asked him, says, well, listen, you take me down there to the jail so I can see this man that you have locked up.
Right.
Well, Yakub was locked up under a false name. He didn't go into jail with the name that he had as Yakub. He went in a false name, another name. Then after King went down there, they got the king and brought him on down, the king of Islam. They brought him on down to the jail, and he looked over there at Yakub and he said, As-Salaam-Alaikum. Well, he had told the authorities that he knew who this man was, because he had read the history of this man in school, and he knew what he had told his uncle, what he was going to do. And that's repeating early with Yakub. So Yakub said, Walaikum Salam. He said, oh, your name is Yakub. He said, yeah. He says, well, Yakub, I came here today to make a agreement with you. If you would do so, we will come to an agreement together. Yakub says, all right. He says, I will give you whatever things that you would want. After Yakub had said to him what he wanted,
That's right.
he said, you give me everything that I can go upon, all of my needs, anything that I want. You give it to me for the next 20 or 25 years.
That's right.
King said, all right, I'll do it. He says, but this work that you are doing, Yakub, you can't do it here.
That's right.
So because if you stay right here in this holy land here, teaching people like what you are teaching them and trick knowledges and whatnot, then we gonna kill all of you.
Yes, sir.
So this is a divine work, and we know it. Yakub agreed then. The king had more power than Yakub had. So he had Yakub in jail.
Yes, sir. Right.
King had power.
Yeah.
He could think about it, kill him then.
That's right.
Yakub knew it, but Yakub was stout. He still asked for that 25 to 20, that 20 to 25 years of the Holy Land giving him whatever that he wanted. So the king said, all right, he said, now there's an island. So you can't stay here. He said, there's an island out in the Asian Sea, about 750 miles from the Malayan Peninsula. You can stay there and do your work. But you got to take all of these people out of here. So Yakub said, well, you have to furnish me something to ride in, to take them out with. Okay, he says, all right. So they took and gave to him ridings and boats, whatnot, all of his followers to go with him. So Yakub was very successful in having to go out on this island. You read about this island in the book of Revelation, at 1 and 9, I think it is. One and 9 in the Revelation says that John was out on the Isle of Patmos.
That's right. Yes, sir.
For the Word of God. See, the Word of God means that God had sent him out there. Now, you never would know what that meant, would you?
No.
See, the King of Islam sends Yakub and his people out in ships into to this island, the Isle of Pilar, where that he could do his work at. John said, I was out on the Isle of Pilar by the Word of God, sending me out there, but it was nobody there. And John fell down and he prayed. He says, oh Lord, let me know that you are here with me by this weed quivering in my hand.
Yes, sir.
And the wind blew and the weed moved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But that wasn't the thing. That wasn't it. That was something the devil put in the Bible. You see, they could mess up the New Testament, but they couldn't do too much with the Old because they had knowledge of it.
That's right.
And the reason they had no knowledge of the Old Testament and could not pick it up as bad is because that they stayed in the caves of West Asia for almost 2,000 years, 1,998 years. They stayed in the caves of West Asia, a complete savage.
Right. Yes, sir.
Right.
You get to him.
Yes, sir.
Take your time.
You don't retire me with this one.
No, sir. Go ahead, teach him.
So he was successful in going around on his soapbox. He was successful in getting 59,000 people. 59,999, right?
That's right.
Yes,
59,999 people that would believe in his teaching and believe that they would be made gods and goddesses in the land. So with Yakub himself, it made 60,000 people, right?
That's right.
All right, now something happens in this 60,000, right?
Right.
Now I'm not speaking with the 1,000 here. I'm speaking to take off these ciphers here and give you some scientist work.
Yes, sir.
60 in the year 1960, we had a pretty tough time on certain things, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Another, that was a little Yakub who had rose up against Messenger Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, brother.
All right, he come about somewhere around about 1960 something there, and he was cut down, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
I'm talking about Malcolm X.
Right,
That's right.
64.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
I'm not afraid to call his name.
That's right, brother.
64.
1964.
64?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, 1964. All right, Yakub had on the island with him 60,000 people. And they was out for the word of God, he said, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right, now there are many more, some others that went out in the 60s, some before the 60s,
Yeah.
because he had 28 ministers. When he went to Chicago in the year of 1934, which we see that in the 4 travel with that 60, when he went to Chicago in 1934, he moved there in sometime in October, about the 4th, was when he moved to Chicago to set up the headquarters of the Nation of Islam there. He had 28 ministers. One remained. One. And that was his brother, Wali Muhammad. His brother, the one that the name of the temple on Linwood.
That's right.
They changed the name from there and made the first chapter in the Holy Quran. They put it in there, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
But the temple name, they took that name down, right?
Right.
That's right.
And as I say, the ciphers is like a joker in the deck.
Yes, sir.
He slips it in and out.
That's right.
So now they're going back to the same name, which is Wali Muhammad's temple.
Yes, sir.
But they had messed it up in the first place.
Yes, sir.
So now that was to get your mind off of Elijah.
That's
You
right.
understand me?
That's right. Go ahead, teach on, President.
So the book stopped him from selling Muhammad's message to the black man, and how to eat, to live, for all of America, and so on. Stop Muhammad's paper from being sold. Stop all of this good news that we was getting. He did it, right?
That's right.
He did it.
That's right.
You didn't do it,
No.
but they stood for it to be done. Right?
Right.
Now those people that follows him in so doing today is just like Paul was during the time when Deacon Stevens was killed. Right?
That's right.
Just time that Deacon Stevens said that he saw the Son of Man standing on the right hand of God, then they all run up and throw stones at Deacon Stephen, until they had stoned him to death. But when it come to Paul, Paul said, I did not throw a stone.
Yes, sir.
You didn't, Paul? No. Well, what did you do? I held the garment of the one who threw the stone. But Paul, you was a sympathizer for the stone thrower. Why didn't you let them hold their own garment? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Teach you, brother.
Take off my coat. Yeah, you hold my coat, Minister Hasty. I'm going to throw a stone over here.
Yeah.
And you hold my coat. You just as bad as me. That's right. Let me hold my own coat. We fix to stone a man to death.
Yeah. Go ahead and preach.
What are they doing? Now I'm going back to the people that following this man. What are they doing? They was following his ideas.
Right.
His way. Well, I didn't do nothing I didn't know. Yeah, but you was there.
Right?
You was followers of Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you took off the coat.
Yeah. Right.
That's right.
And he told you to take it off. took it off.
That's right.
Yes.
Right.
Take off that flag.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
How can you do that? When I got a flag on here, the sun, moon, and the star, and you gonna tell me to take it off? And here come the God in person, Master Farad Muhammad said that is a sign that you have the deeds to the planet Earth.
Right.
When you wear this flag.
That's right.
No, take it off. All right, now when he said take it off, then here we go now. You put up a flag on his paper, right?
Right.
Elijah Muhammad didn't do that, did he?
No, he didn't.
He had only our flag.
That's right.
Don't worry, he ain't always one.
That's right.
A book, not a flag. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
He put a book
Right.
saying it was the Holy Quran.
Yes,
You
sir.
mind if I say something about that?
Take it, doctor,
Go
brother.
right ahead.
Tell the truth.
All right. You don't find people using their Bible
And a flag. No.
has a flag and putting it on a flag. You don't find that.
No.
What country has a Bible on their flag? I have every flag of every civilized government. I have a picture of every one of them. And not one got a book on it.
That's right.
Right.
Now, what are you saying, John? I'm saying this. You don't have a flag. If the God himself would have came to you and find that you are taking his holy book, waving it around for people to curse it out, black man and white man and yellow men and whatnot, finding them cursing out their flag like they do this one. And that's supposed to be the word of Allah.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
No, you got it there where they can take it and do whatever they want to do with it.
No.
And when a man tear up your flag of your country, of your organization, he's asking for war with you.
That's right. That's right. That's what it is. Oh, yeah.
But they didn't say nothing, did they? I'm talking about the foolish folks.
That's right.
Right.
You didn't even say you call all those people crazy. That's because they are following W.D. Muhammad. Yeah. W.D. Muhammad. I was in Phoenix, Arizona. And when I was going to teach the history, just like what I'm telling you, that Sunday, and the minister, Allah, where I was staying at, when I came downstairs, he had got his letter and told me, said, don't nobody teach the history of Yakub. Don't nobody know it but me. I got the letter still. I read it. I said, brother, I said, what this man talking about? Nobody knows the history but him? Master Farad don't know the history and he gave it? Why don't he right here was a few verses like that, as the Holy Quran says.
Right.
If you don't know it, don't believe it, then you're right.
That's right.
You write a verse like this.
Good.
No, I did not go along with that. I heard and got my plane back home.
Yes, sir.
I said, nope, not John. I knows that history. I know the backwards, frontwards, sideways, and forward.
Right.
I know meanings in it, and if I would tell you meanings in what I'm telling you now, some of it might frighten you bad. Because you don't know these things, and I don't want to make you feel bad, not until you know what I'm telling you now.
That's right.
And you learn this part, I'll tell you the next part.
That's right.
So, taken out 60,000 people, including himself, on the Isle of Pilan, the Isle of Patmos, out in the Aegean Sea. When he got out there, he stood off from the people there, for a little peace, and they said, Yakub, what must we do? So you promised us that if we would follow you, you would make us gods and goddesses in the land. Yakub smiled. He was a god, I said. Master Farad said to us, and the messenger taught it. He said, he was a god in his day. And
that's right.
He was. Are going right along today.
Amen. Right.
When you know this history, you can see it just walking all up and down the street.
That's right.
In your house, it will wave to, and you can find Yakub.
Right.
That's right. That's right, brother.
Right.
Now, Jesus said if you had known when the strong man was coming, he never would have broke up your house with you.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
He was. His laws and regulations are going right along today.
Amen.
That's right.
When you know this history, you can see it just walking all up and down the street.
That's right.
In your house, it will wave to, and you can find Yakub.
Right. That's right.
That's right, brother.
Right.
Now, Jesus said if you had known when the strong man was coming, he never would have broke up your house with you.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
That's right.
All right. We know he was coming, but the thing about it, we didn't know that he was going to do the work that he done. We didn't know that. But it was easy to find out if we had studied this history. Time it happened, that's it. Think about Muhammad had men with him in his war and going about. Some of them didn't want to do. Messenger Elijah Muhammad had 28 of these disciples, ministers, with him, which is almost the same as Jesus had when he came. He had 72 followers, and 70, he had 82. He had 82 followers, and 70 walked away. Excuse that error. Jesus had 82 followers, and 70 walked away, and that left him with 12, and one of them was a devil. Left him with 11. Now, Yakub said to them, when they had walked over to him, said, what shall we do, Yakub? Said, you promised to make us gods and goddesses in the land. What shall we do?
Listen.
He said, go and choose yourself a leader.
Listen.
So they said, no, Yakub said, you are a leader. We don't know what to do. Yakub said, well, if you choose me for a leader, you have to do what I tell you to do. Right? See, the people, Yakub was wise. He didn't ask them to choose him for a leader while he was back in the Holy Land. He didn't ask that question. But the thing he said was, if you follow me, I will make you gods and goddesses in the land.
That's right.
And that made them to think that he would be their leader if anything should fall on them.
Right.
Just like this country here about us, and it's written in the Holy Quran, that they would ask, they would call you, and you don't have to go, because if the devil calls you for these things, he He's going to tell you that when it comes down to his part, he's going to tell you that I had no power over you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I was call and you obeyed.
That's right.
That's what the Holy Quran teaches.
That's right.
All right, now what do we do now? Devil call us now. Come in, Jim. Come in, Jack. You got to go to the army and fight, right?
Yeah.
He just called you. And we went.
Yep.
At least they did. I didn't.
I did.
All right. So that's the way that is. They say, we know Yakub says, you promised to make us gods and goddesses in the land. Now you tell us to choose us a leader? Yakub said, yeah. Because if I be your leader, you got to do what I say do. And they agreed with Yakub. So Yakub had with him in that 59,000 people, he had a doctor, he had cremators, he had nurses, he had ministers. So he told them, he says, I have to make you unlike the people in the Holy Land. When you become unlike them, then you will become to rule them. So they fooled around there, Yakub and the people, until he searched out for his doctor, his minister, together. They came to see what he wanted, and he said to the minister, he says, listen, minister, when they get ready to get married, he says, I want them to marry at the age of 16. That's why I use that number. So, see, today you all that came should have joined with you today.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
They should join. So, Yakub said, I want them to marry at the age of 16. And the messenger says that we wanted them to be good and fast breathers. If not, he sent them back. Back where? You know, in the lesson says that he sent them back, right?
Yeah.
Where did he send them? Did he send them back to the Holy Land? No, he didn't. Don't go to sleep, brother. This is good here. No, he didn't send them back to the Holy Land. He killed them.
That's right.
He killed everyone that was not good and healthy, strong, and good breeders. He killed them.
That's what he did.
What are you going to send them back there for? They're going to kill them if they come back there.
That's right.
And he didn't have a boat out there to send one back anyway. And the king wasn't coming to get one and bring him back after he done went there. They just throw him out there in the ocean. So they said, all right, we agree with you, Yakub. After he had told them that he had to change their color, he told his minister, he said, now listen, minister, don't you marry not one of them without a blood test from the doctor. So they had to go to the doctor when they went up to get married. He says to the minister and to the doctor, he says, don't let two black ones marry. A brown is all right, but don't let two black ones marry, because if the two black ones marry, that'll keep his nation black. So we don't want that. The thing that you do When they come to you, doctor, you know it time you see them. But you take the blood test, and when you go back into your laboratory there, you just pour it out. You don't have to examine it. You're looking at them. And that's what he did. So now when two blacks come and told them, they can't marry because the blood won't mix. So they have to get another lighter one. The girl would have to get a lighter one, the boy would have to get a lighter one than what they were. And when they come back, then he would okay them two, the brown one or brown and black, he would okay them to the minister, and he married them. So that went on. He said, now, listen, doctor, if you tell anybody this secret, the penalty is death. He said to the minister, he says, if you tell it, the penalty is death. If you disobey what I'm telling you, the penalty is death. He killed everyone that disobeyed his laws, rules, and regulations. Yakub killed him. I don't blame him.
That's right.
No. Let me have enough to give me 60,000 with myself. That's right. I wouldn't build a prison house around here to feed somebody and let him go free, and then when he come out, he's going to do just as bad as he did.
That's right.
When he went in.
Yeah.
Look at these now. That's right. If they would take a few of these pushers, if they would take the head off of a few of them and just let it stay around, so everybody can see what it did.
Yeah.
It'll be hard for you to find crack somewhere around here.
That's right. That's right.
It would.
Yeah. That's right. Chop the heads.
Don't build a prison house.
That's
You
right.
didn't do that.
That's right.
That's a part I guess I have to play.
I'll help you on that part. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
You think it's something great to say that you killed the man? Look what they're doing out there.
That's right.
That's right.
Right. They think that shooting the man ain't nothing.
Right. Like shooting a fly. Mm-hmm.
So take the weapon and kill him.
That's right.
Go let people buy guns. People advertise guns in the papers and
That's right.
whatnot now more than they ever did in the city of Detroit,
Yeah.
to my knowledge.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good.
Now, he said disarm them. For what? He done bought the gun. Now, why are you going to disarm him? He got a house with a room full of ammunition there. How are you going to disarm him? They got machine guns, hand grenades, and everything.
That's right.
And then listen, Mr. President. You talk to the president? Hell yeah, I don't care about what talking to him being president.
That's right.
I'm a president too.
That's right.
Look, all of them knows how many dollars comes into how much crack, rather.
Yeah.
The dollars, the crack that came here,
Yeah.
and the weeds and whatnot. They can tell you just how much $1 million that they got.
Yeah.
All right? And how do you know how much it is? How do you know? The pusherman on this man supposed to know how much it is.
Yeah.
No. Things should be done instead of killing a good president just because that he speak in your favor. Kill that one that speaks out of your favor.
Yeah.
You talk like that? You in this man's government. Yeah, but helped make the government.
Yeah, that's right.
He ain't give me nothing. Didn't give you anything.
Yeah, that's right.
What did you got? You know, the government I have to push with crack and dope and whatnot. I don't want to stay in that government. Because when I don't bring it to some of them crazy people I got out there, they might kill me then.
Yeah.
So Yakub said to them, he says, if you reveal this secret, off go your head. And he did it. He said to the nurse and the cremator. Cremator is a man that burns up people, you know.
Yeah.
He went to the nurse and the cremator, he said to the nurse, they had to go around to the homes every 6 months to see who was pregnant. While they was down on the pillar with Yakub. And when they got around to the homes, if them that they find was pregnant, they reported. And they soon take in this pregnant woman to the hospital and let her remain there so nothing will happen to her. And when the baby would be born, Yakub told him, said, now you take care of him and you watch for the date that the baby is born. And when she brings forth the baby, you be right there to take care of that baby. When they did, he said, now here's what I want you to do, nurse. I want you to, when the baby is born, if it's a black baby, I want you to take a needle and prick its brains with it. Put the needle and stick it into his brains and kill that baby. If you can't get a chance to do that, and the mother is looking, you give that baby to the cremator. And he has to burn it up. So he says, now if you go back and tell the mother that she had an angel baby and it was taken to heaven, that when you die, the baby will have prepared a home for you in heaven. The messenger says that's when the first lie came out saying, when we die, we go to heaven afterward. When we die, that's the first of the lies of going to heaven.
Right.
So he says to the cremator and this nurse, I won't build prison houses for you, but if you fail to obey and do, death is your penalty. For your penalty is death. They agreed with him. They didn't know nothing else to do. But they agreed they couldn't go back to the Holy Land because they was out there in that big body of water. So after he had told them their laws and rules and regulations, he said to them, he said, I'm going to teach you technology of how to master the original man, the black man. I will teach you technology. And he told it to them because he learned it there in the older man in school. From 6 to 18, he had 12 years there, and he completed everything that he wanted to know.
Right.
He was the fastest child in school. Then he got his civilization to rolling. As fast as one would want to get married, he'd go to the minister wouldn't marry the two blacks together, They had to be different color, unlike. And when the baby was born, they would destroy that black baby, tell the mother she had an angel baby. And Yakub said, now when she brings forth a brown baby, you keep that one too. But you keep it and tell the mother that she had a holy baby. And she must take good care of it and raise it up, feed it good, and someday it will be a great person. It will be a great woman or a great man. That's why they thinks today. Listen clear now. Come to the point I want to let you know this part. That's why they thinks today that they all are greater than you.
That's right.
It was taught that they were the greatest people on the earth. Yakub taught them that. And it came on down through the generations of the people until today.
Right.
You take an old sloppy, no good, long-stringed, blue-eyed, sour face,
That's right.
white face, and all of them, little ones, big ones, short ones, tall ones, all of them think they're better than you.
That's right.
If he's a baby, he thinks he's better than you.
Right.
You probably haven't seen what I have seen among them. I have seen what they and heard what they said against black people. I went to school out on American Street there, here in Detroit. I think it was really American, but anyway, I was sent there to go to school for midnights. I was trying to be a two-wheel man. They never did get me to a machine. I stayed on the bench all the time. And he okayed me out of the school that I was qualified to make any tube on a bench with a file and plows or whatnot that would be used. But he wouldn't let me go to a shaper or something that would make a tube on a machine. I was the only black man in there, and more began to come in. And then I left. But he okayed me getting 137 miles. That's right. And that was the finish on the bench. I come back to where I was working at and put in an application for that job. I haven't got it yet. That was me in my time. Your time is different.
That's right.
Now you can learn it, right? All right, but when you learn it, whose tools you going to make?
That's right.
What are you going to make tools for? You don't even have a factory making tools to be sold from this place or that place.
That's right.
But you know how to make them. You know how to make an automobile, right?
That's right.
But you haven't got a factory. You know why? He taught us technology against our own self, to not to be in unity with self.
That's right.
That's right.
In my time, with 3 or 4 of us standing on the corner talking, we wasn't thinking about doing any evil. Here comes the devil police up to break it up, get away, go on now.
Yeah.
You couldn't stand and talk with each other.
That's right.
You can, can't you? You know why? Okay, go ahead and try your little tricks if you want to. But if we see you, we're going to kill you.
That's right. That's right.
All right, when the nurse put the little black baby's brain and kill it, what do they do now? Abortion, right?
Right.
It's a law now.
Right.
But back at that time, when it was a law with all black people to do such a thing, they're making a law now with everybody. And now they are trying to go against that, and some of them wants to keep that, murdering their own children.
That's right.
And he's making it a law of it. Now you go and kill one of these children, and he kill you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. Right.
Technology. He give pills for a woman to stop having birth.
That's right.
That makes it true that when Jesus said you was a murderer from the beginning.
That's what he said.
And that's true.
Right.
Yes, he is.
What can we say today? What can black people say or do? You can do a whole lot, but you don't do it because nobody's in unity together.
That's right.
Suppose all of the Muslims, you might say, was in united together with all of the other Muslims.
Yeah.
Suppose we just go ahead on and unite together. We still would be in a bad shape. You know why? Because most of them must have been the leader themselves.
That's right. Yeah.
You think that WD going to give up what he has of being a leader? No. Farrakhan going to give up his? No. All of the other Silas and them in New York and goes down and out there on a little island there, I get a little bagel from them once in a while. They ain't going to give that up.
That's right.
You know why? It's because that if I give that up and we just have one president or one leader in the Nation of Islam, you might have us killed over here.
That's right.
If we don't obey you. Well, I wouldn't kill them. I ain't particular about being the leader. I'm particular in you uniting yourself and doing something for yourself. That's what I'm particular about.
That's right.
I don't want to see you go to hell like the preacher doing in the church, preaching every soul to hell and telling them that they're going to resurrect someday and go to heaven and meet grandpa and grandma at the welcome table and put on wings and fly down Hallelujah Street and break down all of the telegram posters and all of that.
That's right.
Because you got to get drunk because you got wine there.
That's right. That's right, man.
Made Jesus to drink wine at the welcome table that night. At the Last Supper. You see the little glasses sitting around there?
Yeah.
About half full of wine and bread. No, don't give me wine and bread. If you're going to give me some wine and bread, put a little meat on the plate.
That's right. Talking, brother.
Going to heaven and whatnot. Don't build no treasures here on earth. Build your treasures up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Nobody never come back and told you that you could get a job up there. No way.
No.
That's right. Who told you could get a job in heaven? What you gonna do? And wear golden slippers, you don't want to work down here in a foundry to make yourself an automobile. How are you going to work and make golden slippers? Everybody ain't got the same foot.
That's right.
My foot is bigger than a lot of you.
All right.
You got to give me a lot of those.
That's right.
Who's going to do it? Who's going to mold them? No. Long white garments to wear. Wear your long white garments now, sister.
That's right.
You don't have to wait until you die to put on a long white garment. They got some sick white down there cost $100 a yard. And more.
Yes, sir.
You can look so pretty until every time the man passes by you, white.
That's him.
That's right. Beautiful. Here we walk around here and try to disrecognize your salvation that came to you and brought to us by Master Farad Muhammad. We're going to disrecognize it and go over there to Wallace and go follow these Arabs over there. Look what the Arabs done to you over here.
That's right. That's right.
Bought all of your food stores while you didn't buy none.
That's right.
Arabs done it. And then he said, don't talk against the Arabs. Did you know what the Holy Quran says? Holy Quran says that the Arabs is relative to the Jews,
Right?
and the Jews is Iblis, and Iblis is the devil.
Right. That's true. Amen.
Where you going with them? With the Arabs. You can walk into that store, go in there and try to stop once or twice. And you'll find that you're
Right.
you see, he opened up all of his liquor houses around here for
Yeah, he
you
did.
Right.
to go and get drunk. He said he don't drink it, and plenty of them get in there, these young ones, they go drink and eat pork and do everything else.
Right.
Young Arabs, and these what came over here to stay, he didn't come on his own will. He was exiled.
That's
That's
right.
right.
All of these hookies.
That's right. That's right.
You couldn't stay there. That is the meaning of Yakub when he was down there talking to the king. He said, give me something that'll last me from 25 years. All right, when they leave the Holy Land over there, exile them, they give him something to start him a business over here, and the first thing he buys is a food stove.
That's right.
Liquor house in your neighborhood.
That's right.
Right.
Then we walk around here, we wear their garments, right?
Right.
Listen at me clearly. This is Yakub stuff. We walk around here, we wear their garments, trying to look like them and act like them. Some of our people have got out of proportion of their own selves
Yeah.
just because they think that they are Arabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the people. The Arabs is the people. You don't care how much oil that he got over there, how much of it is they giving you.
Yeah.
I spoke in Minister Farrakhan's temple in Chicago, and I said it over the air. I asked them, they should give us a gallon of oil out of every barrel,
That's right.
so knowing that we was lost. I ain't got nothing. That's right. I ain't talking about giving it to one man. No. Not that. Hey, I want to say treasure.
Amen.
Made for the whole.
That's right.
Not for just one, to go get this or go get that. No. Make for the whole. And have on there, I do what I want with it. But you don't tell me what to do with it. Do what I want to do with it. Every time I give you a dime, you can go down the street and flip it up and throw it in the alley if you want.
That's right.
I don't care. I'll give it to you now.
That's right.
Do what you want with it.
That's right.
Yours. Right.
We are in a hell of a state. And don't know it.
That's right.
Amen.
Brother and sister, let me serve a notice on you. If you don't unite, together and become a people, like it was prophesied of you, you will unite with hell's fire.
Yeah.
Right. Right, brother.
That's true, I ain't lying.
That's
So
right.
you can read all of the holy books.
Amen.
It will tell you what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
Over the one says unity will prevail.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Unity will prevail.
Yes, sir.
And if unity going to prevail, what are we doing disunity ourselves together?
That's
That's
right.
right.
Going around here looking for the people that Yakub made out there on the island of Pilar. Oh yeah, I want me a white woman, man. Yeah.
That's it.
Just this morning, I say this morning because it just happened. Just this morning, they said it was all right for you to marry a white woman. Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
During my time, when some of your time right now, you do not look down on
That's
white
right.
woman.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Right.
I'm telling you, that's right. I'm a witness.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
man messed it up
That's
when
right.
he said that he had a dream
Right.
that someday you see Christian Protestants and whatnot, Catholics and whatnot, the little black boy and the little white girl walking down the street hand in hand. That's because he loved white folks.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That's right.
A man preaches what he loves.
That's right. That's right.
A real preacher, he don't preach everything. He preaches what he loves. You don't hear preachers today in the Christian church preaching hardly the Old Testament, maybe in the New Testament.
That's right.
He said the Old Testament is give out, and that's the book he should be teaching.
That's right.
That's right.
They are not nothing but a bunch of homos,
That's right.
prostitutes, and whatnot. I would call the name of them other ones, but I won't say it. But I will say this. Plenty of the preachers today walking around with earrings on,
That's right.
earring in the nose. Man,
Yeah.
so everything.
Yeah.
What kind of a leader is that?
Right.
When it's a secret known among them. Huh?
That's it.
Wearing an earring, a man got an earring on. He might have bloomers on if you look up under his
That's
pants.
right.
That's right.
That's right. Oh yeah.
That's right, a man.
Yeah.
One of the most serious and
Go ahead and teach.
serious thing that ever been since black folks been on the
That's right.
Yes, sir.
every year. Them that ain't doing that, running up behind the house with his dress on.
That's right.
That's right.
Call it something that I forgot the name of the thing. But anyway, why you wear that? Be yourself.
That's right.
That's right.
Be yourself. Looking, tutu. I ain't never seen him with his dress on. Plenty of them. I ain't never seen him with the dress on. But he's still the biggest fool that you ever seen.
Yeah.
A Christian with a Bible there and hugging and kissing the devil.
Right.
I want all of you to come back. I'll be back here again with you. You can get more. You got 17 here today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know what I know. One time you don't know it. I want you to understand and know it so that you can tell the whole cockeyed world.
That's right.
Don't be afraid of it. If I could get on top of the Penobscot or the Renison down there, I'd swear on a stack of Bibles as high as the Penobscot and holler to the loud mouth voice that could be heard, if it could be heard all around the earth. I say every white man and every white woman ain't nothing but a damn devil.
That's right.
What else? What else?
He killed off. He was a murderer from the beginning. He
Right.
killed off all of the black people. While at that time the whole planet Earth was 5 billion people.
That's right.
Earth all over, 5 billion black people. No peck of wood pecking on them trees around.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
I
right.
saw my white folks when I said
Yeah.
peck of wood.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Any undesirable name is his. Look what they did. The Jews didn't ever serve no 400 years in slavery, but you did.
That's right.
And here we go. Yeah, the Jews is the chosen people of God. And you is the chosen people.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
How can they be the chosen people of God when they killed God's son?
Yeah.
Listen.
So that's it.
And then we believe it. And the book tells us that in that day, What day? When you said that day, what are you talking about?
That's right.
In the day when the truth comes to save us and deliver us from the bondage that we are in.
Yes, sir.
You'll find 10 black men hanging on to the coattail of one Jew saying he is right.
That's right.
Right?
Let's go today.
Yeah, he's right. He's right for the fire of hell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
600 million black people have been destroyed from the birth of Yakub's Caucasian devils 6,000 years ago. You only number 4,400,000,000. So you have killed 6 million since he was born. And here we is just running around saying, you know, they all right. I don't see where they a devil at. You don't. You don't see where he's a devil at. People today, black people, why so many of them is out? They ain't got a thing in the world.
That's right.
Here I is here asking for all of Highland Park people alone, and we will build a heaven out of it and run every one of these out of it that don't obey the law of Islam.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
That's what you say you do. That's right. I'm not thinking about what the president or what his cabinet might say or what the mayor who not might say. I'm thinking about if I don't do it, what God will say.
Yes, sir. Listen.
Now, if you can beat God, go ahead and do it.
That's right.
Yakub couldn't beat the king. No, he couldn't do it. When that brown baby was born, so send him and have her to take care of it.
Right.
Took him 200 years. Let me do this and then we hush because you're tired of hearing me today.
No. Take your
I
time.
tell you, I don't talk long. But you still, you getting tired. I don't talk over 6 hours.
That's my brother.
No, I don't talk
Take
over
a
6
step.
hours. I ain't got started.
Take a step.
See, what I learned this, I stayed up all night long.
Yes, sir.
I stayed in the temple all night long so I could learn it. I wanted to teach like the teacher was teaching. I have been sitting in the temple at 34 in Eastern Street. Master Farad would be up there sweating, just talking and teaching the people. After him, the messenger, he would stand up, before him, the messenger would be, I stood up and to introduce him. And it'd be hot in that little place. We didn't have no fans and nothing, just like this one here. We didn't have no fans or nothing in there. And brother, you could hear the people whooping and hollering all up and down Hastings Street. We hollered so much up there until the police went on the other side of the street. They got scared to come on the side the temple was on.
Yes, sir.
That's right. You can do the same thing. They don't have food.
No
That's
preaching.
right.
No preaching today. That's why. You ain't got no preaching.
It took Yakub 200 years on the Isle of Pinon to make a brown nation of people all over it.
Right.
200 years. When they went out there on the island, the island was black. After 200 years, again, Yakub had a light people out on the Isle of Pinon. After the next 200 years, which was called the mulatto people. Then after he had did that, for them 200 years, then the next 200 years, which was 600 years, Yakub had a little blue-eyed dog.
Right.
Yeah, a blue-eyed dog.
Yes, sir. Them.
Apes and swines.
That's right.
That's what the Holy Quran called them. He said, Holy Quran says, where there were 3 dogs winged folk. Right?
That's right.
That's the history teaching you there in the cave of the Holy Quran.
That's right.
People got Holy Quran walking around here don't know nothing about it.
That's right.
Bible walking around don't even know the Bible got an Old Testament in it. Don't know. I have asked some preachers, what is the name of the Old Testament? Old Testament, boy. Old Testament. I look at him and I say, the Old Testament is the Torah. That's what Moses wrote.
Right. Yes, sir.
And the New Testament is the Injil. You don't know what you got on your own.
That's right.
Moses had a book and Jesus had a book.
That's right.
Elijah couldn't read the Arabic language.
Yes, sir.
He couldn't read it, but he was given a book.
That's
right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if that religion first come about, when Yakub, when Muhammad come, if it just was given to him and nobody else had it, what was Abraham?
Yes, sir.
What did Lot go by? Holy Quran says, where there were 3 dogs winged folk. Right?
That's right.
That's the history teaching you there in the cave of the Holy Quran.
That's right.
People got Holy Quran walking around here don't know nothing about it.
That's right.
Bible walking around don't even know the Bible got an Old Testament in it. Don't know. I have asked some preachers, what is the name of the Old Testament? Old Testament, boy. Old Testament. I look at him and I say, the Old Testament is the Torah. That's what Moses wrote.
Right. Yes, sir.
And the New Testament is the Injil. You don't know what you got on your own.
That's right.
Moses had a book and Jesus had a book.
That's right.
Elijah couldn't read the Arabic language.
Yes, sir.
He couldn't read it, but he was given a book.
That's
right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if that religion first come about, when Yakub, when Muhammad come, if it just was given to him and nobody else had it, what was Abraham?
Yes, sir.
What did Lot go by?
Right.
What did all of those other prophets go by if he just got it? The truth just come about 1,400 years ago?
Listen.
That's not the truth.
Teach 3 minutes.
Jesus was here 2,000 years ago. And he's not preaching the Christian religion, they say. And he proved that he did not preach Christian religion. And in the same Holy Quran tell you that Jesus was not a Christian,
That's
but
right.
a Muslim.
That's right.
Abraham was a Muslim.
That's right.
Lot and all of those was Muslims. There had never been a Christian sent out of the Holy Land to a Christian world to carry the truth.
That's right.
No.
No Christian. Right.
Oh, you're right.
Take Muhammad. They say he was a prophet. Master Farad told us he was not a prophet.
Amen.
Listen.
He said that he was only a warrior trying to open up a way for Islam. And he was fighting all of the time.
Right. Yes, sir. Right.
That's all he done was fight.
That's right.
Jesus couldn't fight. He didn't ever get no followers. Me and him alike.
That's right.
Good. Yes, sir. Woo-hoo. Yes, sir. We need to spend
I don't know how many that actually with me. Because when Jesus 12 came there, One of them was the devil, left him 11. And every one of them that was left, including himself, was murdered by the hands of white folks.
That's right.
Every one of Jesus' disciples was killed by white folks.
That's right.
The white folks was the cause of his death.
That's right.
That's right.
And you'll be walking around here, yes, child, Jesus is the man. You can see signs on the street.
Right.
Jesus.
That's right.
Now, he couldn't save himself when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane there praying to his Father to save him, that this cup may pass by him, which that he didn't want to die.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had told his people, he said, for this purpose came I into the world. Mm-hmm. Well, Jesus, if you know what you're coming to die, what the hell are you scared of?
Listen. Go ahead, Teach. Teach.
I was on glaze and I know that I'm going to get killed. I'm going to give up myself or what not. That's bad.
Yes, sir.
We today, you and me, is out on the Isles of Pilan.
That's right.
The devil made us. Now we got to get out from that isle. 600 years Yakub was making his people. It took him 600 years to make the white dog. After he had made them out on the isle, had his little white folks there. So I guess this is a good place to stop at when you come back. Now if you get to 17 more and you come back.
Yes, sir.
I'll finish Yakub.
Yes,
but
sir.
I got two more men to do after him. And that's Moses and Jesus.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Come back. Yeah.
I have told you what I said. Now, Elijah Muhammad's teaching is considered as Yakub was in his evil bringing, Elijah's was righteousness bringing.
Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
As he didn't build prison house for his evil people, Elijah didn't build a prison house for his evil people. But he carried them in a righteous state.
Right?
$600 years. Now, I'm going to leave you there. I want you to come back. I want you to bring me more.
Yes, sir.
Every time they bring me more and more, I tell you more and more.
Yes, sir.
I know it. I know it.
That's right.
If I don't know nothing in 54 years in the nation of Islam taught by Master Farad Muhammad and his messenger, take me like you did John. Throw me overboard because I'm a fool. This is the man.
That's right, sir.
I'm over there, see Moses, that's right. And Jesus.
Yes, sir. Giants.
It's J-U-S-E-S, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
Giants.
Praying to him, he didn't save his own self. He couldn't. Let me leave this notice with you. Why I say he couldn't. The man on the left-hand side of him proved that he couldn't save himself. We say that man didn't believe. Yeah, he did believe too. He believed more than the man who was on the right-hand side. How? Because he asked the question. If you the son of man or the son of God, come on down, buddy.
Right. That's right.
Come on down off of this thing here and save me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jesus didn't pay that any attention. The other one on the right-hand side had to speak for Jesus then. Jesus ain't got no sense.
Yes, sir.
He had to speak for him. He said, don't you see this man is in the same condition we are? That's what one said on the right side. After he had said that to him, then Jesus spoke then.
Yes, sir.
Listen at me clearly. Not tomorrow, but today you shall be with me in paradise. You shall be with me in paradise. Now, if he was going to be with him in paradise, that same day, when did he meet Jesus?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the preacher. When did he meet him? Thank you, sister, for coming. Come back next Sunday. Bring everybody.
Yes, sir.
Bring everybody. If you bring me, if 17 more be added to the 17 that came today, I'll give you the rest of it. I don't want to have to stay home and wait until you get here. I want you to be here when I get here.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Because I lost an hour today. As I come that I'm cutting off some of this. I lost an hour today. You wasn't here. But I was coming.
Yes, sir.
The books, they said, Muhammad said to the mountain, if the mountain don't come to him, he'll go to the mountain. You know, a lot of people take that for the mean, a whole lot. Let me show you something in those words. Now, how in the hell the mountain gonna come to Muhammad? How is it coming to Muhammad? You see a mountain out there going to a man, you're gonna get out of the way or something. He got to go to the mountain.
Yes, sir.
There's a man on the right-hand side of Jesus. Poor fellow. He wanted to come down too, but he couldn't. The one on the left side challenged Jesus to a duel. And Jesus couldn't fight. As-Salaam-Alaikum. You may be seated, brothers and sisters. As-Salaam-Alaikum. You may be seated, brothers and sisters.